My friend Justin, thank you very much for coming on the podcast. You did, in fact, win Andrew Tate's Lamborghini, which is like absolutely insane. I was watching that stream live. I saw you on there. Everybody saw you on there. Everybody was probably jealous a little bit. I know I was. I was watching with my friends. I'm like, guys, I'm going to win a Lamborghini. And everybody's watching. They're like hoping I'd win it. And then when it was announced I didn't win it, I was, of course, disappointed, but very happy for you. So maybe share that story, what it was like winning the Lamborghini. You know, have you gone for a test drive? Like, how has that whole thing been?
Yes, I did go on a test drive on a closed little circuit thing that they had out there. And it was fantastic. It really, really was. As I don't know if you guys actually saw, but when I walked in, I was actually watching the EM. I was actually watching the stream, and I just watched one of my friends do like a bunch of push-ups and got $36,000 and all that kind of stuff. And I was super pumped for him. And I was getting ready to like start commenting on his stuff because, you know, that's what you do is, you support your boys. Mm-hmm. So I was getting ready to start like responding to it. And I had been in discussions with Luke, and it had gone back and forth, and he had asked me to come out and come out to Texas and that kind of thing. And to be honest with you, I thought it was going to be something directed about the real world. I thought it was going to be specifically like improving the platform, or maybe some upgrades, or something to that effect, or maybe a job. I don't know. I mean, anything at that point. I mean, it could have been anything. So I was just in communication with him back and forth, and I was basically waiting at a coffee shop kind of thing. And I was expecting to, go to like an office park or something like that, where we would all sit down and be able to, bang ideas around and that kind of thing. And then, so he sends me the location. He's like, go here, go now. And I'm like, copy that. I'm on the way en route. So he gave me the address, instantly called an Uber, boom. And had him pick me up, send me over there. It was literally like around the corner. And I'm like, I should have just walked. I mean, it was literally around the corner, but whatever. So I show up and I'm watching the emergency meeting, and I'm listening to it, and I'm standing outside with you saw me with all my stuff. And I was like, huh, that's all right, whatever. So I walk up the steps, I walk in the door, and just as I walk in the door, he's walking around the corner, and evidently they told him I was there or something. And I walked in, and I'm watching the stream. And as I'm looking down at the stream, I'm seeing a camera that's like pointing, and I see it look at me, and I immediately snap my head up, and I'm like, what the? Oh my God. And it hit me at that exact moment. I mean, you guys saw it hit me like a ton of bricks that I was like, no way, this can't be real. This has got to be a dream. It's just too much. And sure enough, it was mind blowing. It really, really was. I can't even put into words the euphoria or the feeling that it created. Yeah. I mean, I actually got like lightheaded, man. The reason why I didn't have any words is I was trying not to pass out, to be honest with you. I mean, it was so intense. Yeah. And I was wondering if I was having a heart attack. I mean, or whatever, but it was crazy. So they came up, we did the introduction and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know if I was more excited about winning the Lamborghini or talking to Andrew and Tristan and that kind of stuff. Yeah. Because earlier that morning, I hadn't realized it yet, but my friends and all that kind of stuff, and the real world and the council and all that kind of stuff hit me up, and they're like, bro, you got a verified badge. Like you're like either gonna be staff or you are staff. And I was like, and because I've always aspired to work for the real world and that kind of stuff. I mean, it's truly a dream, So when I had the opportunity to go out to Texas, and I thought I was going to be talking to them, I thought that it might be that kind of thing. I might get a job offer kind of thing and all that kind of stuff. And sure enough, I get out there, and it was so much more than a job offer. Yeah. It was absolutely incredible. So I tried to put it into words. I really couldn't. I mean, I was falling all over my words and stuff, which is pretty uncommon for me because I'm normally pretty put together. Yeah. But when you're in a situation like that, I can say truly I was at a loss for words. Yeah. And It was absolutely incredible. They brought the Lambo out, and when it revved the first time, I mean, every single hair on my body stood on end. I mean, it was just absolutely surreal. It was like
Yeah.
I was living someone else's dream, but I was actually my life. I just
Yeah.
couldn't even believe it. I mean, winning that Lambo was absolutely amazing. It was life changing. Because I had said to the guys when I had gone to all my meetups and that kind of stuff, you know, buying your own Lamborghini is one thing, but being so valuable that somebody's willing to give you or gift you something like that is that's the ultimate flex. I mean, there is nothing. You are so valuable. You've provided so much value to them that they feel compelled to give you something like that. Is just, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
Insane.